Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Billy Tiger Trader as Retberg, George Gold Chest Club, Dylan Shelley, Druss, Kelvin Session Flow, Alex, National, Spastrix, Cyrus, Fat Guy Out West, Dave C, Julio, or Julio, A Valentine, Ethan, Darren, Double G, Trader Meister, Sunny Dude, Cash Jack, Session Flow, Robin O. Good morning to you, Luke, Mr. Deck, Yuri, Crispy Man, Cash Jack, Viet Rody. Good morning. Hey, what's up? Holy Earth in the building. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Mike. Gringo El Diablo. Good morning, good morning. Trader Slava, Akhil, Trade to Win Now, Sick Trades, Justin, Stevie, Joseph, Minky, Davidi, DM, Jims, as Matt, SW8, Sweet, TMP3. Good morning, Alfredo, DNX, Drawing Lover, Kirk, Day Trader, Francine, J Bay, Tommy, HSTH, Josh, Hamed. Good morning, Stefan, Q Mendez, Alec, Otter, Randy, Josh, Arctic Wolf, AK Wit, Sam U, Drawing Lover, Mr. Bugs. Good morning. What's happening? We haven't traded anything yet. It's been a very back and forth type of morning. It's been bumping around. We did have earnings out from Walmart. They did say that consumer spending is up by 5% at their stores for the year, which is interesting. We're supposed to be having weaker consumers. That's going to continue to keep inflation up a little bit. Hello, brother from the Dominican Republic. What's up, Jose? How are you? Jay the Goated, Anya, Tomas. Morning, morning. Hey, Caleb. Good morning, Ribs. Are we done with everyone calling you Ribs? Well, I mean, it's Ribs or Rios. That's the one I get the most. What's up, Coach Hoop? Good morning to you. I get Ribs and Rios still. I think Rios is a spell check one on phones or something. Good morning, Brian, Gary, Chris, Simon, Black Lung, Odie, Broccoli. Ribs went on tilt. AMs recovered and requested second payout. Thank you for indirect mentoring. Hey, there you go. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people find a lot of help in the shorts that we post on Instagram and on YouTube. They're all of the best psychology nuggets that are baked up and served to you in a nice, easy to digest package. And I think they're helpful. Get a lot of good comments on them. More people watch them on Instagram than on YouTube. I think most people come on YouTube for the live stream here, obviously. Morning, Candle Guy. Good morning, Zealous. Pete. Ukraine attacked Russia today will be irregular volume. I saw some headline about that. Let me see what because I wanted to bring that up. But let me see what the headline was about that. Ukraine reportedly makes first U.S.-made ATACMS long-range missile strike inside Russia's border region. So there you go. That's what it was. And that happened 4 hours ago? Yeah, just over 4 hours ago. Rips, are there any discounts on the 150K accounts, or do we just use your link? If you use the link, it helps me out. If you have never bought a combine before, it will give you a discount on your very first one. If you've never bought one before. But we do have a coupon code coming around the corner. That could be in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Who knows when we'll be ready, but we're going to have a discount code for that very, very soon. Jack says, sadly, this market is killing me. It's always killing somebody. It's a zero-sum game. For every winner, there's a loser in some way, shape, or form. So it's okay. It's part of trading. You're going to have spells where you feel like you can't trade. They're going to have times when it feels like you can trade the market. You're the best trader in the world. It's just part of trading. You got to get through it. You just got to get your mindset right where you're just getting through it. That's it. Wish we could trade in rooms with 5 people like poker. I mean, that's like a trading floor. They still have those. It's just different now because most of them are just kind of like making sure that the algorithms are running smoothly. You know, it's not like if you're looking at like there's other like prop firms and stuff like that where they're kind of trading is different. But yeah, there's still that around. If you want that environment, that's still around. High level military ops talking about who made what you are bombing the enemy with. Do our cross-dressers in our military tell them who made their dresses? I'm not sure about that, Mar. That's a question we're going to have to ask them. Yeah, S&B Capital is one of them. One of my buddies messaged me about 6 months ago that he got accepted. I don't know how it's going, but I've been meaning to follow up. I was meant to meet up with him in Vegas, but then I never showed up, so. Ready for a good day today? Yeah, me too. Although, you know, I will say this. We don't have much news that's coming out today. We did have Walmart earnings this morning. Let me see if they got on CNBC afterwards. Let me see if there's anything worth talking about with the Walmart earnings. Okay, so holiday period is off to a pretty good start. Tariffs could force Walmart to raise prices. Consumers are waiting to make more general purchases until they see a compelling deal, especially as they pay more for food. So he kind of did drop a little bit of a bombshell there saying that food inflation is still high, whereas the Fed is kind of disagreeing with that. Can't remember if he had a losing day. Who's that? Mental physics is important, better than some guy telling you how great he is every day, not every day. Yeah, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose often. It's part of trading. You know, when we traded in Clubhouse yesterday, when we did the Discord stream, we traded, and I think we had 3 or 4 losing trades within. When I'm looking at my trades, if I'm doing some scalping or reading the tape and I'm trying to trade around that tape, I'm going to have trades within trades. So I'm looking at a broader picture. When I call it like a section that I'm trading the market, that's one big trade. There's going to be micro trades within that. Now, obviously, I'm not trading the micros, I'm trading the minis, but there's micro movements in that I'm trading. And I'll often go red inside of that trade, but still come out the other side on the green. And that's what I did yesterday. I think I had 3 or 4 losing trades within the broader trade, but we came out green on the other side. And then it kind of just was done for me after that. So, I mean, if I was to focus on those losing trades, which is something I did, you know, early in my career, I'd always like get exhausted. You have a red trade and you're like, I can't do this right now or whatever. But you stick with it and you just kind of move through it and you just understand that's part of a function of trading. Yeah, you get better at it. You get through it. So don't let your losses beat you down. Even when you're ending up with a red day, it's not a big deal. Look at it from the broader scope of things. You know, what are you at on the week? What are you at on the month? What are you at on the quarter? What are you at on the year? One little loss shouldn't be ruining your whole life, you know? It's just a loss. And if one loss is like burying you, then you're probably over leveraging. That's a different conversation. That's something you need to work on. And until you actually make a change in your trading, you're not going to see any progress in that. And I know it's easy for it to get away from you, especially after a big green day. Speaking of big green days, we had one of our, somebody who I talked to a lot in MC. And he has been crushing it lately. Yesterday, in his XFAs, he had a $40,000 day. Can I say your name? I know you're here. Can I say who you are? Not your real name, but your handle. He had a $40,000 day yesterday. It's insane. And, you know, there's a lot to be said about that. And he's been pushing and pushing. It's amateur genius. There you go. He's been pushing and pushing. He's got twins on the way. He's been pushing and pushing, just really like getting his hands around the market. And he had a $40,000 day in his XFAs. And immediately, the best advice that I can give somebody like that is take it slow. Get 2 more days of $200, then get a payout. Because I think they're 3 days in or something like that. But you get, you know, $200 today, $200 tomorrow. Or, you know, maybe it's like you get $200 on Friday and then maybe next week $200 on a Wednesday or something. You just wait. You just relax. You just chill. That's it. There's no rush. Just because you made 40K yesterday doesn't mean you wake up today and you're like, I'm going to try to do 10 today. you know? So amateur genius was the person who did that. How did they achieve that? I believe they were long off the lows yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Trading micros if I see something worth it on combines for now. See, look at that. You see what I'm saying? See, this is the difference between a trader who gets it and somebody who's like still spinning their wheels. Straight up. This is what they just said. Trading micros if I see something worth it on combines for now. That's somebody who's not showing up today and being like, oh, dude, I made 40K yesterday. I'm going to kill it today. I'm a superstar trader. They are a superstar trader. But the moment you start giving in to those voices, that little, hey, the little devil on your shoulder, the moment you start giving into that is the moment you start giving back those profits. And all of a sudden you're in this whirlwind of chasing profits, right? Rips, do you buy 5 new combines every day? Yes, absolutely. I only blow combines. I only trade combines. This is funny. Yes, every single day I buy 5 new combines and I trade those combines. I would be happy to even make a consistent 100 GGs for 40K. Yes. How can anyone make 40K? How much buffer he should have had to get it? Well, here's the thing. He went long off the lows and he was trailing his stop. The only message, I didn't help him on this trade at all. This was all him. The only message that he sent me was, hey, do I have hungry eyes? He was long 2 at 575, added 3 after got past 600. His average was 609. And he messaged me when it was trading like 650, 670, something like that. So 100 points higher. And the only thing he messaged me was something along the lines of like, hey, do I have hungry eyes or something like that? And I was like, the only thing I'd say is PO3 from here, which is like 60% of his position. That's it. It's the only thing I said. He's looking at 735. Okay. Yeah, he asked me, he said, do I have hungry eyes looking for 735? I said, dude, PO3, leave 2 as a runner. Peeled 3, right? I'm pretty sure you peeled 3 right then and there, right? And then you had 2 as a runner, you trailed your stop, you got stopped out, and bingo, bango, 40K straight to the face. There you go. Yeah, so that was his trade. Had nothing to do with it. It was all him, and it's all of what he's been learning and practicing for however long he's been trading futures, which is, I think, over a year. But it just goes to show that's the kind of trader you want to be. I don't think that, and correct me if I'm wrong, amateur genius. We're kind of having like an interview this morning with you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you did not wake up yesterday and say, I'm going to make 40 racks today. I'm going to make 40 bands today, right? You didn't wake up with that mindset. Yeah, he says, hell no. He woke up and he said, I'm going to trade my best today. And guess what? The home run trade came out of nowhere. That is his biggest trade in his futures career. Never hit those numbers before. And the reason why is because he didn't wake up thinking that he was going to hit a home run. He woke up and he said, I'm going to swing the bat the best that I can. Home run happens, home run happens. Nothing I can do about that. Sometimes trades work out like that. They really do. But if you're expecting them to work out like that, you start to push things and you over leverage. Doesn't work out. Was it 40 over multiple XFAs, 40K each? It was 8K in each of his 5 XFAs. His name is Amateur Genius. And yeah, it made me really, really happy to see that. The way they managed the trade, the way they went into it, the way they handled everything was just like, that's the top of class, top level trading right there. Top level trading. And I'm telling you, like, that's the way that it should be done, is that you wake up every single day trying your best to read the market and trade your trades, but you certainly don't wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to make 100 G's today. That's it. It'll happen eventually, and it's going to happen, honestly, when you least expect it. Your biggest trades come out of nowhere. And if you are expecting them, you're going to get in your own head and you're going to start to force yourself to over leverage and do crazy things. Spastrick says, in order to hit a grand slam, you need to get some base hits first or a walk. Yeah, there you go. It's true, though. If you wake up in the morning and you're like, hey, dude, I'm going to crush it today. I'm going to make so much money. Pretty good chance that you're not going to. Pretty good chance you're going to over leverage at some point and do something silly. Maybe you get lucky, but, you know. Can you have two XFAs simultaneously and one at 50K and one at 150K? Yes, of course. You can have a 50K, two 100Ks, and two 150Ks. Whatever flavor of ice cream you want, you can have. But the maximum number is 5. You can only have, well, not only. You can have a maximum amount of 5 XFAs and trade them at the same time if you'd like. You can trade them all separately. You can trade 2 at a time, 3 at a time, whatever you want. How many contracts you have to play to get 40K? Well, he started with 2 and he scaled in 3 more. So that's a total of 25 contracts spread across 5 accounts. 5 contracts per account. There you go. Rips, did you hear Dakota is going to be asking you about a setup later? I didn't, but I will be on Fast Markets today with Coach Dakota. Let's get these likes in early so we can do a poll here. Markets are kind of coming down. I'm not seeing any news that's directing the markets to come down, but looks like we kind of just hit this double top up here. Right here. Uno and dos, and then we had the old roll here. So we had a bit of a failure of that, and now we are coming down here to this area of liquidity. So if we were to break down somewhere in this range, we probably could start to touch back down here. But right now we are breaking that trend. Nvidia is breaking the VWAP, but that's pretty much it. That's the only equity that's kind of looking troublesome here. But yeah, he copy traded 5 XFAs. There you go. How on the Express account it only allows 3 lots? The 150K Express funded accounts, if you have enough balance in them. Thank you, Holy Earth. If you have enough balance in your 150K accounts, you could trade up to 15 contracts per account. That means you could trade a maximum size of 75 contracts, which is outrageous. You can make a lot of money with 75 contracts. You could also blow your accounts very quickly with 75 contracts. Just the way it works. James says he's got a good short on. What's your entry there, buddy? Rejected the 618 fib of a high low of the London session. Thank you for sharing that. I do like the fibs. Fibs do work quite well. 618. What's the other one? 618, 7 something. There's a little pocket that you can get in where you fit in there. Short from 608, short from 621. Wow. Look at you killers. Who got 621? What kind of psychic are you? What are the lottery numbers going to be? How'd you get short from 621? That's sick, G-Lines. That is a sick trade. What was the high? 623, dude. You're insane. Golden pocket, yeah. Dude, that's insane. That's a sick trade, buddy. Hold on to that one. You know, HODL, HODL, actually stands for. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just a misspelling of hold, but hold on for dear life. HODL. The daily 50%. I mean, it's crazy to see that. That's nuts. That's nuts. Eller Ups, I think you can only answer this question. Would Bookmap be fine using Trade of 8 feed? It says on Bookmap that it doesn't have full data or something. I mean, I personally would not. It's $40 for the CME feed, specifically and only for Bookmap. I think that's worth it. $40 a month is worth it. I wouldn't be commingling different feeds in there. And the problem is you open up your platform and Bookmap's trying to use the feed, and then your platform's trying to use the feed, and then maybe one cancels the other, OCO. And you run into issues. So I wouldn't do it. I would just pony up the $40 a month. You already got Bookmap, make it worth it. Played 591 up to 621, then had a short set because this is right before it rejected 710. You're a rock star this morning, G-Line. That is what we call in the pocket. Nice trading there. $40 a month, Chauncey. That's it. Let me send you the link since we're on the subject. But yeah, I get this question quite a bit. Right here. Here's the link. Too bad it's micros. Stop it. Stop it. With the too bad it's micros thing. Come on. Tell you what, if you keep trading that well, maybe you bump it up to a mini, you know? Thought I need another feed like Rhythmic? You do. I just sent you the link for it. Take CME Non-pro, $40 a month. There you go. Is the DX feed and Rhythmic and Bookmap the same data displayed? Yes, but I prefer Rhythmic. Also, Bookmap has its own data feed as well. I don't know if it's more discounted than the Rhythmic feed, but I like Rhythmic. I have very few problems with Rhythmic, and the latency is very low. Rips my hermano. Talk to me in Spanish, my bear. Oh my goodness. Talking all sorts of dirty things in here. If you do Tick Trader Express eval, it's $99, another $149 for activation. Once you pass, there's no inactivity fee, and we'll have Bookmap all in for $250. I prefer just having my own version of Bookmap. That's me. Bookmap data feed is good if you need all the symbols. Yeah, so if you want the full bundle of all of the futures, it's $101 a month. We bounce 120 points just to sell it off again. I don't like this market. You know what? But some people do. There's always a good market for somebody out there, right? It's people like G-Lines who are crushing this type of market. They look at this market, they see big opportunity. They caught the short right here, and they rode this down, and it looks like that's going to be an excellent trade for them. Has Top Step Support went back to their huge waiting times, been waiting on an answer from the funding team since last week. It's worrying to say the least. Have you tried calling their phone number? So how much is total? $40 for book? No. $40 for the Rhythmic feed. And then there's different packages on Bookmap. All the prices, by the way. The crazy thing about the internet is all of these questions can be answered maybe spending 5 minutes on their website. Bookmap Global, I think, is, I don't know, $49 a month, something like that. What indicator do I use for the lines? It is Spaceman BTC. Spaceman BTC. Right there. Rio rips. Oh, goodness. Didn't take that short. I didn't take anything. I haven't taken a single trade. I got nothing on right here and now. I'm just super ultra mega big chilling right here. News coming in 7 minutes. We do have some news coming out. We do have some news. The news is not all that important. We have the Canadian CPI. So the CPI for Canada is coming out at 8:30, but we also have the building starts, or the housing starts, and the building permits. So we're going to get some housing data. That's what I'm going to be watching. I don't really care all that much about Canada. I did it again. Canada, America's top hat. I don't really care about what their CPI is, to be honest. I don't think it's going to move our markets all that much, unless there's some crazy outlier print. But it's their October CPI. November's almost over. Using you as my confluence. Yeah, I mean, just buy Bookmap. If you're in Clubhouse, there's a discount here. There's a discount link right here as well. Oh, that's not it. Bookmap. There you go. Hold on. Wait for Nightbot to chime in. Give you 20% off. Canada. What a place. Exactly right. There you go. Look at that. Nightbot even dropped you a nice link, gave you a discount code. Boom. Get the Bookmap subscription, get the Rhythmic data feed, and you're done. That's it. Between AMP and NinjaTrader, which one would you prefer for a personal brokerage? I mean, I would say neither. I would say trade on. I would want to see you taking tons of payout. The only way that you should be funding a personal brokerage account is from taking payouts in prop firms. If you are having difficulty getting payouts in prop firms, there's a lot of I've seen a lot of Twitter posts about this too. Oh, I can trade so well in my personal brokerage, but then I can't trade well in these prop firm accounts. And in the same token, oh, I was $100 away from passing my combine and then I blew it. $150K combine is $100 away and then I blew it. And it's okay, so if you did that in your regular brokerage, what is it? $9,000 to pass in the $150K account. So you had $8,900 balance and then you blew it and you're I'm better in a personal brokerage. It's well, would you blow $8,900 in your own personal brokerage? Right hand's not talking to the left here. I don't really understand that whole argument. I feel that if you're going to trade in a personal brokerage, you should be doing it only with payouts that are funded from prop firms. Because if you can't get payouts in prop firms and you can't pass combines, you can't pass accounts, I'm sorry, but you don't have any business having your own money ever. It's crazy to think that you should be even messing with a personal brokerage. People are oh, well, if I make money, I can withdraw and I can do this. And it's so much better. Okay, well, do it and then watch what happens after a month. I guarantee you it'll all be wiped. It'll be gone. And what's better, losing 49 bucks for a combine or losing all of the money that you put in your personal brokerage account? You know? Does your discount code work on a lifetime membership for Bookmap? It does. There's a special link for that one. Let me see. Let me grab that for you. It is this one right here. There you go. That one will give you lifetime for $990. $990 for lifetime right there. And I think you have to use code MC20. Exactly. And then people concerned about instant funding. Like, dude, like, it reminds me when I very first started trade. I was always looking for like, oh, what is that? What's the indicator that's going to tell me how to buy and sell this thing? Because I was like chasing my own tail. I still do from time to time, right? Not a perfect trader by any means. I'm not even a good trader. But I will be sitting there, or I would have been sitting there looking for indicators, and I'm like trying to find this thing because you're just like, everybody around me is winning, which they're not. Like you're just looking at people's highlight reels. And then you're like, I need to, like, what's going to be the fastest way for me to get paid? There's not. That's the thing. There's just not. There's not a fast way to get paid. There's not a fast way to make money. Yo, Market Stalker D. What up? Market Stalker D is the host of the London session on the Top Step TV channel and Top Step's YouTube channel. Well worth checking out. She has her own channel too. If you click her name and you go to her channel, let me drop a link to her channel. Make sure you go sub. Here, let me drop a link here. I'm gonna get you. Gonna get people sent your way here. There we go. Market Stalkers right here. Go sub right now. You're not doing anything. You're watching this knucklehead. Go sub to D right now. Let's get her subs pumped up. She got 18.3. Let's get her over 20. Go sub to D right now. She's awesome. She deserves all the subs. Okay, market is rolling over a little bit here. We are 1 minute out from the data. Let's see what happens for this data here and now. I'm going to go to the Bookmap screen because I'd like to see what happens at Bookmap. I'm not going to trade this because I want to see what happens in this reaction here. So this is the NQ on Bookmap. It looks like D is long copper. There you go. Platinum was a little bish. That's funny. It's always good to follow a multitude of streamers, especially the ones that are on Top Step TV, to get a different flavor of ice cream, because you might find that you fit in more with somebody else's style, and you got to give them all a chance to see what you like the most. Okay. 1.31 million for housing starts, a little bit light. 1.42 million for building permits, a little bit light there. So we were expecting, we're in the hundreds of thousands that we're off here. So it's not like a big miss, but we're slightly off. So the housing market is a little bit weaker than what they expected. So we kind of flash below that volume shelf there. You can see right above my head, there's the volume shelf. Yo, Coach Jay in the building. He says likes are still free. Hey, what's up, buddy? We got the whole Top Step crew in here. Coach Jay, host of At the Buzzer. Every single day, it depends on, what your schedule is. There's somebody for everybody, right? So if you're not in the USA, you like to trade the London session, you got D. If you work all day, you get home right when the market's closing, you got Coach Jay at the Buzzer to watch there. He's awesome. What's up, dude? Got a lot of talent on Top Step TV. A lot of talented folks. And it's just good to get people's perspective, because you might learn something from watching that you didn't know that you didn't know. The unknown unknowns, which are awesome. How copy trade Coach Dakota? I don't know. How copy trade you? Nick for a tick. Yeah, he's another great one. Him and his wife just had a baby. Mazel tov to them. All right, we have 471 likes. We're very close. Got about 2,000 people in here. Let's smash that lucky like button. What's up, Atul? How you been? But yeah, back to what we were talking about with people that are, we opened the show talking about amateur genius who had a 40K day. The biggest takeaway from that, it's super impressive. It's lovely that he hit that. It's amazing. Super proud of the guy because I know how hard that they've been working. Wow, look at this market. G-Lines, you still in that short, buddy? It's all about showing up every single day and keeping your expectations low. And I know it sounds counterintuitive to the bigger idea because you're sitting there in the back of your mind like, dude, I want to make 40 G's in a day. I do too. I would love to make 40 G's in a day. That'd be sick. But I don't wake up every morning saying I'm going to make 40 G's. I made 11K yesterday, but I didn't even trade yesterday. I traded the Sunday Open Globex. If I would have traded, could have made a little bit more, but I wasn't having hungry eyes. I said, 11K on the day is a great day for me. I'm happy with that. 11 G's is 200K a month on average. That's crazy money. That's good money right there. I'll take that. It's over 2 million a year. If you can have that as an average day, which I don't intend to, but I'm just saying. At the end of the day, you want to keep your expectations low, but still show up with your best trading in mind and be able to be a big enough person mentally where you can end the day in the red and say, it's okay. It's not my market today. Come back the next day, try to swing the bat, see how you do. One of those days you're going to swing the bat. The ball is going to sail over the wall and you're going to be so impressed with your resilience with these markets. And that's usually how it comes. All my biggest trades, for the most part, I didn't expect them to ever hit what they did. Same thing with losses too, but I was getting out of line. Size down and slow down. Exactly right. G-Line says, I got out, have to head to my real job. Dang, work. Yeah, that happens. Locked up with 200 in my XFA, 3 days, green and road. Boom, give it up for G-Lines. Watch how selective Rips is he's a scalper. Dude, waiting doesn't cost you anything. Isn't that cool? Waiting doesn't cost you anything. You can't lose when you're not trading. Isn't it awesome? Find solace in that idea. You can't lose when you're not pushing buttons. Doesn't cost you anything to sit here and wait. You just get to chill and you just get to watch the market. Cash is a position. Exactly. RW Brown says, biggest mistake I made one day was not following my setup, but trying to copy someone on Top Step TV. Don't copy anybody. I have one of these folks that's in my Instagram DMs. I chat to him almost every single day because he's a good kid. And I think that he's on his way to becoming a tremendously strong trader. And the way that he is viewing his current progress in the markets is something that I wish that I did early on in my trading career, because his whole attitude is kind of what I'm talking about today, where he's not expecting a lot. And he's out there and he's looking for opportunities. He's taking his setup. And he told me yesterday through a voice note that he used to be in signal rooms. And he said that he wished he never did that because it cost him so much time in his journey. If you're looking for signals, you're not going to understand why that person's taking that trade. And you're not going to understand the psychology behind what they're thinking in taking that trade in the first place. So if you're only sitting here looking for signals, you're at the very early stages of your career. The sooner you drop doing signals, the better you're going to be. We are rolling, by the way. Mega, super, ultra rolling here. So I would say, if you're the person who's constantly looking for somebody to tell you where to place your trade, how to place your trade, the size of your trade, it's not going to teach you anything. There is a process of learning by doing, but beyond that, you're really not going to learn much. Boy, this market is just cratering. I'm looking for any kind of bounce now. We came right down to 529 and a quarter and tickled that and bounced. My goodness. Hardest part of sticking to your strategy is trading your setup while also hearing some excellent trader on Top Step TV taking the opposite side of the trade. Both can win, but it's still hard. Dakota and I did that last week. I was long, he was short. We both made money. Can't learn to swim by watching Michael Phelps. Got to get in the pool. I love that. It's very true. It's very, very true. JC says, Rips, I have some 50K XFAs, but still nervous to trade. Do you think I should get some 50K combines instead? 150K to practice trade on? I mean, it's if it fits in your financial profile, I would always say you should be trading on the 150Ks. A lot of people have trouble passing the 150Ks. It's too lofty of a goal. $9,000 could be too much for some people. But everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. My trading style commands that I must trade the 150Ks, and I always trade the 150Ks. But that doesn't mean that that's your trading style. There's people that I've seen with the 50K accounts that spin those things up. I saw somebody make 50K in one single day in a 50K account. It's like, dude, that's a lot of points because you could trade very few contracts on those things in comparison. But it's possible. Everybody's different. Me personally, I prefer the 150Ks. Full of trading cliches today. Yes, you are. Happy on the 50Ks for prop. Yeah, so D trades the 50Ks. I trade the 150Ks. Is somebody right, somebody wrong? No. Two different traders, two different styles, two different ways to skin the same cat. And like I said earlier, when Dakota and I were on last week, he was short, I was long. We both made money. Markets will give you opportunities. It's your trading. It's your way to get into these markets. Find what works for you and lean into it. That's what I always say. Find what works for you and lean into it. Just because somebody online is doing something, I know it's really, really difficult. You get that shiny object syndrome. Somebody posts on Twitter. I see this all the time too. Somebody will post a banging day on Twitter, and below that, you'll see comments saying, what's your strategy? What did you do to get that? And I understand the curiosity, but for the most part, a lot of those folks are looking for a shortcut. There is no shortcut. There is no way to rush this. There is no way to become profitable overnight. You're going to suck for a long time. I still suck. I've been doing this for 10 years. I still suck tremendously. I consider myself often on days, I'm a terrible trader. I'm a horrible trader, right? Often I feel that way. But you keep pushing, you keep pushing. Some days you don't feel like such an awful trader. But get ready to suck. Get ready to suck for a while. But that's the truth. Get ready to be bad at this for quite some time. For a long time. Like if you're me, for a long time. But, be real with yourself. Yeah, we got to move on from that word. Being terrible at it is definitely. Gold has got no quit. Well, we are coming down still. Congratulations to anybody who's still holding the short in the NQ here. Ribs, what price are you looking for to go short? Well, I'm looking for specific moves in the price action. Right now, there's a little bit too much liquidity showing up on the bids, so I'm scared. Not scared, but I'm just like, it doesn't look like a good trade location. I feel like this can bounce pretty heavily here. Like I could see this bouncing 30 points. It looks like an over-dramatized sell-off here, and we're running into bids, and kind of sellers are looking exhausted. Doesn't mean we won't snap down and go down another 100 points, but for my flavor of ice cream, this ain't it. This is not my kind of setup. I just want to wait. I want to be patient. Ferrari Phil, love that short. Passed another one. Look at you. B Sharp says, yeah, I used to jump into any trade Dakota would say, then I remember I'm not Dakota. Exactly. Marshall says, hey, Rips, have a nice trading day. Thank you. Remember, we are going to be on Top Step TV today. All right, let's run a poll. We got over 500 likes. Let's run a poll here. As bad as I'd want to bury this short right here, I just don't know if we're going to continue to roll. We're seeing equities rolling a little bit here, but I feel like a big bounce is pending. So I'm just going to be hands off for now. Okay, will the NQ end the day above or below? Let's do... What area of the market do I want to target here? I mean, I guess we say 575. 20,575. Above, below, and then... There you go. Go ahead and vote in the poll. Your votes are anonymous, so please vote with honesty. I like getting a nice temperature on how we're feeling today. See if this move to the downside is getting everybody super bearish. 749 on micros this morning. Way to go there, Josh. Very nice. And also acknowledge that there's an element of luck involved. Just like poker, you play the positive expectancy on a winning hand, but can still have to sit through a string of losses. Amen. That's why I love poker and trading. You learn so much that complements the other. Poker will teach you bankroll management, which will teach you bankroll management in trading. Trading will teach you patience, which teaches you patience in poker. It's great. It's fantastic. Where you want to be in trading and poker is not really care about the outcome of one single situation. It's one of the best ways that you can grow as a trader is not giving a flip about the situation of one current outcome. So you take one trade and you lose it. You go, okay, whatever. I move on. Passed one 150K combine yesterday and just passed another one today. One important thing I learned from Rips is not looking at the market with hungry eyes. I love that. Happy that something I said helped. We are coming down lower here. Whew, what a short. It's crazy because the squawks are dead silent right now. Nobody's saying anything about Ukraine, Russia, missiles, nothing. That news was 4 hours ago, so the market is just rolling here. Nvidia's starting to really pick up some steam to the downside. Apple's starting to roll. Let's see what happens here at the weekly open, which is just above 500 here. That's my favorite buffet in town. Win buffet. Rips around the 6-month mark of you break from trading. What did you realize or feel that made you know it was time to return to trading? What was that transition like for you? Well, it was mainly me missing it, right? You take a break of something, you start to miss it. I missed it initially. Obviously, you have like that hunger for the dopamine you get from trading, winning or losing, the adrenaline. That started to subside pretty quickly. And then it was nice to kind of get out of the weeds. And then there was that feeling of relief, of feeling like, oh, thank God, I don't have to have that stress every single morning when I'm waking up. Okay, we are really coming down. There's a lot of people unwinding a position here. Holy smokes. So we are right now at the weekly open. We had a big mess of orders down there. But you know what's interesting about this? We're bouncing at that same type of area in the S&Ps as well. Look at this. Right there. Monday's low, previous day low is kind of the area that we're trading around right now. Crazy. Hold on. Okay. Putin saying that the U.S. and Ukraine are seeking escalation. That's just now. That wasn't before when this was rolling. So, got to get World War III on the table before you get out, right? Got to get World War III going. Didn't mess it up enough in the last 4 years. Got to go for that final blow here. Let's see if we retest 500s at all. So we had some bigger liquidity stacking up. I'm curious if we're going to reclaim over like 515 or so. Something updated nuclear doctrine today. Lovely. Yay. Yep. The U.S. is seeking escalation. That is from Russia's foreign minister. All right, let's see what happens down here. The S&Ps are really like at this point where if we broke down here, it would be a tremendous breakdown. And this is usually the point in the market that we kind of reverse because it's pretty hard to break these areas. But with that news on the docket, I mean, I could see a reason that we could roll on over. Putin threatening nuclear war. Thank God, bro. I don't know if I'd be thankful for that. Notice he is in the Amazon. He likes the Stone Age and seeks for us all to join. Who's that? So this is, hold on, more squawks. Okay, he says, a foreign minister said, I hope the U.S. will study the nuclear doctrine, whatever that means. So I didn't take the bounce trade. I'm just kind of seeing what happens down here. I feel like that was a nice cheap long. Okay, if we get over VWAP, maybe we can go for it. Let's see. A lot of shorts are closing down here, but they're also kind of defending these 20s. Short at 59.08 at 6 a.m. Just got deconfidented out to wait for the open. That would have been a juicy trade. 59.08. Wow. Woo. You would have had to withstand a quite that bounce, though. You know, kind of where we're at right now. So, you know, it's okay. Pass my combine. What a trade. Nice work. Biden's in the Amazon right now? Really? With Jeff Bezos? Out of my short, flat until open. Very nice. I wonder if we could actually break these lows in the S&P and then in the NASDAQ here. Because that was kind of a weak bounce and a lot of defense at 520, but I feel like, oh, there's your sellers. Yeah, missed the click on that button. They are dunking this market again. What let's see if we have any bounce towards 500 again. I feel like we missed another setup short here. Still a lot of defense at, basically 520 was the biggest defended area there. Yen is pumping. I could see why, especially on all that news. So this is the second test of these lows here. Second test of 500, second test of 58.82 in the S&Ps. Let's see what happens at 510, if we clear out 510s here or not. A bear hot dog on the 2 minute. That's a new pattern to me. I don't know that one. The old bear hot dog. Let's see if we can try this on the break of 500s here. Since nobody's really buying that, I'm going to try a short here. Break of 500s, move my stop up here. If we can get this breakout to the downside, we can probably add to this, looking for the prior 4-hour low at 490 to start to give out here since the S&Ps are still pretty heavy. Let's see if we can get below 95s here. Below 490 is crazy no man's land here. I'm watching. There's some liquidity. There we go. 90s. Can we break 90s? Watch for the 90s to snap. Still some heavy sellers. I want to lean into this. I want to see 470s start to trade. Let's see if we can get this below that 485 level now. And okay. Pull out 6 there. Move my stop right back to break even-ish. I kind of want to pull one more clip out right here. See if we, there we go. Pulled that out. Cool. Let me see one thing here. I have no idea what these are at. Okay. Cool. There we go. Sweet. Those were at passing now. So there you go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Well, that was fun. I think I just passed another group of 5 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. 5 more. Sweet. So that was not in XFA. That was just in Combine. So that brings us over the line in 5 more that we'll add to the bench. So that was fun. Anybody else catch that short? We're just playing that little micro bounce up to 520. We were late on the entry, but the ad was smooth through the 90s. So that was nice. Pass the Combine. Nice. Great. Well, if you are enjoying the stream, folks, do me a favor, hit that lucky like button. I do enjoy that. Helps out the stream quite a bit. And also, if you are enjoying the stream, there's another thing that you can do that signifies that you are enjoying things here. You just click this link right here that I'm posting in the chat. Let the page load. There might be something that says allow cookies. Click allow. And it lets Top Step know that I'm doing a pretty good job on these streams, that I'm helping things out here. So that was a nice trade. And that's what I like to see, is where we have continuation like that. I don't like what's causing the trade. I don't want to see the world exploding. You know, I don't think it will, but any escalation, you think about all the people that are going about their regular lives with their regular families, and they may be affected. And it's an unfortunate thing. So, you know, hopefully that changes. So, yeah, good trade there before we go on Top Step TV. Happy to do that one. I was going to trade my XFAs this morning, but then I was like, I already have my combines in the copier. So I have another 10 combines that are like halfway home. I could have traded all of 15 of them, but I always have combines in the hopper for moves like this. Very, very nice, though, by the way. We are seeing the S&Ps really cut lower here. So there we have it. Beautiful trade, beautiful day. 150K combines. That's all I'm ever trading. So these ones were already had a big balance. They were at like 156,000 or 157,000. I think they're 156.4, something like that. Ribs, what's the longest you kept one XFA live account? I've never lost my live account. I got it back in December of 2023. I've never lost it. So MP said Reedy live account. I never heard him actually say Reedy live account. So don't know what that means. Ukraine's trying to start World War III before Trump gets in office? Maybe. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Are you able to keep those past combines for longer than 30 days since you're in 5 Christmas? Yes. I can keep all of my past combines. I already have more past combines beyond this, just waiting in the wings for me. And the moment that I go underneath 5 XFAs that are active, there's a 30-day clock that counts. But I have 5 active XFAs, so all of these are literally on ice, and they're not going anywhere. So what is that? That was on combines, but 26.81 and 40 cents. That brings us at 13,400 there, and we are still coming lower. Now, if we're looking at the S&Ps, this is what was cluing me in to kind of have that trade on, which was the break of this. We got that little break, pop, retest, and we took it straight down. There you go. Don't you have 30 days to activate the XFAs? You do, but if you have 5 active XFAs, guess what? You can have as many combines on ice chilling for as long as you want. So if you want them to chill for 120 days and you have 5 active XFAs during that entire period, they can chill for as long as you want. You have to pay for the extra combines to keep them on ice? No. These are past now. I don't have to pay a dime. They're just going to sit there past. Holy smokeroonies, this thing is coming down. Holy smokeroonies. Yeah, this is booling to the downside now. Booling, I say. It's crazy. It's nuts. It's wild. I think it's awesome, though. I think it's awesome. If you're still catching this short, that's a beautiful trade for you. Defending itself is the biggest joke of the day. I don't know what that means. What indicators that it shows the weekly open, previous week low and stuff? Spaceman BTC right there. Still looking for any new headlines to be coming out, but this thing is just unwinding right now. This thing is coming down in a jiffy. Wowzers. Tell you what, that's nuts. That's crazy to me. Because it's coming down so hard, so fast without any bounce yet. So let's see if we get any kind of bounce here. So there's your first bounce. 20 handles. No buyers for sure. Not yet. Not yet. So we bounce to those 40s. And we're kind of letting it loose again here. Still short one NQ from 600. Nice. Yeah, they're still kind of showing thicker offers up here again. So there might be another opportunity to take this short. See what happens here at the 30s. I could try another short here. Below 30, if it wants to roll underneath. And if it wants to defend like this 40 level. Let's see here. If we get above 40, I can close this too. Okay, I'm going to close that. See what happens here above these 40s. Watching here at 45. This could bring us a nice trade. Locking before New York Open. Wow, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful trade there. All right, so we are kind of rejecting here at this 45 level. I'm going to try another little move down here. See if these 45s want to break. Looking now for 40 to snap to the downside. Watching here for 40s to give out. Because this could get really crazy below 40. Watching here for 40 to give out. Let's see, let's see. Sellers are kind of still strong below 40. If we snap below 30 again, I think this thing can tuck and roll. So running into a little bit of resistance here at 30s. Let's see if we get that roll underneath 32 now. A lot of liquidity down here at 32. Let's see if we can make new lows below 400 here. Let's see. Sorry about that. Let's see, let's see. All right, looking for lows here. Watching here at 425. I'm laser focused on this bad dogger, if you're wondering. So that might be the end of the extension there. I'm going to move my stop down a little bit, just in case. Oh, they're defending 25s. Yeah, they snapped me out right at 25. I thought they're defending those 25s. That's okay, though. So we just made, what is that? They snapped me out right at that 25. Dang it. I should have just had my stop just a touch higher. Dang it. That's too bad. It's okay, though. We just made $14,000 in our XFAs. I'm happy for that. That was a nice turnaround. So that puts us up about $50,000 in our XFAs in the last 3 days of trading, which is nice. Not too shabby. If we only would have had our stop just a little bit higher, just a little taster. What is X phase? It's after Y phase and it's before Z phase. Yeah, so there we go. $14,000 real money in our XFAs. Happy to trade that live with everybody here this morning. Had to do a couple little clicky things to get that working, but there you go. 14,000. There we go. Beautiful. Can I ask if anybody caught that trade here in chat? Did anybody catch that trade? Look at this reversal here off these lows now. Did anybody catch that trade? Did anybody catch that trade? If you caught that trade, go ahead and press a W in chat. If you caught that short. We call that a shortecito, but that was more like a short grande. Wow. I can't believe how many W's we're seeing here in chat. This is beautiful. There's nothing better than to make $14,000 with your friends in minutes. I will say that. You know what that makes me want to do? You know what that makes me want to do right now? It makes me want to do two things. Number one, it makes me want to do a giveaway for a free Top Step Combine. And number two, it makes me want to crack one of these bad doggers. You know what happens when you crack a blue mountain here? Anybody ever heard the sound that this makes? Right? Oh, yeah! That's right! Let's make $14,000 with our friends this morning. We crack a blue mountain. Woo-wee! That's good stuff right there. That's good stuff. Oh, man, that's good stuff. Woo-wee! Delicious. That is delicious. You made $2,000 on 1 XFA off micros on that move? No way, Josh. Give it up for Josh. Beautiful move. What's he drinking? This is a tall boy Coors Light. Spyro says, this is the best morning trading stream. Not even close. Hey, I agree with you. I have to agree with you. So if you caught the alpha, I do appreciate if you can do me that solid right there. Click that link. Helps me out tremendously. But yeah, let's do a giveaway. Let's go ahead and do a giveaway here. It's going to be very, very easy. I got to get on Top Step TV soon, so we'll close out the stream. Make sure you're hitting that lucky like button if you like the stream today. But yeah, $14,000 with our friends, and then whatever we made on those combines, like $20-something thousand there. That was fun. That was fun. Any interest in riding it back up? No. It becomes too precarious. I think we can find more lows here, actually. We haven't seen equities really start to roll over, so I think that there's still a short in play here. But I also feel that making $14,000, and I feel like that trade was under a couple minutes. There's not very many professions in this world that you can make $14,000 that quickly. Now, I know of some, but they might not be legal. I thought you don't drink. Now comes the song, Jack Black. It's a long way to the top. No, this is not alcohol. This is definitely not alcohol. This is my new favorite flavor of G Fuel. Not sponsored yet. G Fuel, you have my contact information. Reach out to me. Ryan says, Rips, you had the chat in August where you said we just need to focus on the next month, 30 days, and really try our best to remain focused for a set goal. It honestly helped me a lot. Nice. There you go. Okay. Let's go ahead and run this giveaway. Let's run it up. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Nightbot. Okay, here we go. Giveaways. Now remember, if you are a channel member, like Mass Trader Rick in here, who has the green name, if you are a channel member, you get 10x to the luck. So this is going to be for a free Top Step Combine. Here's how you find the keyword. There's a little bit of a scavenger hunt. Remember this link right here? If you click that link, it's going to take you to a page. If you scroll down to that page, all the way at the bottom, there's a group of 5 things. 1 step, 1 rule, multiple accounts, simple payout policy, fast payout processing, funded trader certificate. Above that, there's a header, and there's 1 word above that header. All you have to do is type in that word in chat, in the YouTube chat, and you will be entered in to win a free Top Step Combine. Type in the word, folks. Type in the word. Without the exclamation point. No exclamation point. Just type it in 1 single time, or you will be disqualified. That's right. The keyword is exclusive Type it in one single time. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here. Here we go. Ending the poll. Here we go. So it looks like 47% say below. Gee, I wonder why. So just type that in one single time, folks. One single time will do the trick. Here it is. We have 283 people. We have about 2,500 people watching right now. So get those likes in. Look at this bounce, by the way. Congratulations to anybody who caught the bounce, but it's still scary stuff. Look at this movement. Hold on. Russian foreign minister? Okay, he just said a nuclear war will not happen. There you go. So they had puts and they just closed them. They were short in the NASDAQ and they just closed them. So the Russian foreign administrator just said, there's no chance of a nuclear war. Hey, there you go. How about that? How about that? The world's back to normal. Hey, we made it. Where were you when World War III almost started? Putin had some good shorts there. Look at that. He's like, the American market. So simple. Now, tell them it's going to be nuclear war. This is my Putin accent. He doesn't sound anything like this. And he goes, Boris, did you close the shorts? Yes, boss. Okay. Tell them no chance of nuclear war. That's, by the way, the worst Putin accent ever. But hey, we're saved. We're back. Anyway, type in the word exclusive. We got 489 entrants here. Remember, only type it in one single time. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. It's going to pop up right here. The username is @SellingRips. I have a blue check mark on both. If anybody is talking to you and they don't have a blue check mark, it ain't me. I don't have any super secret handle that I chat to people. Oh, this is my one without the blue check mark. This is for super special people. No. So please make sure that you're only talking to the one with the blue check mark. But @SellingRips on Instagram. We are so close, by the way, to 10,000 followers on Instagram. This would actually be a good long, but I'm not going to take it. $14,000 in minutes. Come on. Sometimes you just ought to count your blessings and say thank you. Thank you, market gods. So type exclusive in the YouTube chat. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and on Twitter. I'm going to draw in just about 1 minute here. Do the drawing in just about 1 minute. If you do win, you tell me what is your Instagram username, what is your X username, and we'll make sure you're following me. And then that's it. You get a free Top Step coupon for a free Top Step combine. Bingo, bango. Sweet. 10 out of 10 accent? I don't think so. Nastrovia. That's one of the Privyet Russia. Davai. I'm sorry about sorry for any of my Russian speaking friends in here. I'm butchering the accent. I'm not good at accents. Yeah, I'm horrible at accents. Yeah. Grew from Despicable Me. That's probably more spot on. Anybody who's catching this long right now is printing money. That's almost 100 points straight up. I guarantee you now the market is just getting that news. We do the news here live and direct in the building. First things first, you know. You'll never miss the news if you're hanging out in here. Caught the long, Segi. Yes. Spasibo. What's the what do they used to say in Counter-Strike all the time? It's like a curse word in Russian. I can't even remember it now. Can I share my Top Step screen? I'm not in a trade, but sure, here, just for you. Here you go, buddy. We'll close the giveaway just for you, but here it is. There you go. There's my Top Step screen. Oh yeah, Sikabriat. There you go. Sikabriat. But yeah, sorry to rain on your parade, buddy. There's no reason for me to show my Top Step screen right now, so I don't know why you want to see it. Sikabriat. Sorry again, I'm cursing in Russian. My AI curse word thing doesn't flush it out. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to do the drawing right now. We have 600 people in the giveaway. Let's go ahead and do the drawing. I did have it on when I traded. What are you talking about? All right, where's the button to draw? Hold on. Where's the thing to draw here? Okay, here we go. Choose a winner. Hold on. Choose a winner. Okay, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and this is for a free Top Step Combine. Good luck, everybody. And it goes to Dervon Dernberg. You are the winner. What is your what is your Instagram username? What is your X username? Baby wife asleep. Got to find some way to keep myself entertained. Nice, Nick. Give it up for Nick for a check. I'm giving you 1 minute to claim because I actually have to leave soon. I gotta go over to Top Step TV to hang out with Dakota. By the way, I'm probably gonna lock my accounts. I like making 14 grand in mids. I don't really care to, like, that's a good day for me. I'm gonna put the kibosh on the trading here. Okay, darn Dev. All right, let's see if you follow me here. Let's see. I'm checking. Darn Dev. You darn Dev. That account doesn't exist. Oh, Insta. Sorry. That makes more sense. Let's see. Please be following me. Come on, I want you to win. Darn Dev. It's a cool name. Yeah, he does follow me. Give it up for Darn Dev in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Woo! Give it up. Okay, so I'm going to message you right now. There we go. Congrats. Free combine. If you do want a free month at Clubhouse instead, just message me on those DMs right there. All right, everybody. I'm going to get over to Top Step TV. We made $14,000 real money in our XFAs. We also made, I don't know, another friggin' 10,000. We made 25 G's today. It was fun. It was a good time. We had a great time together. Mark, okay, all right. You got Clubhouse coming your way. We'll give away a free Top Step Combine tomorrow, everybody. That was fun. I had a great time with all of you folks. Make sure you join me over on Top Step TV right here and now. That's where I'm going to be. Let's do a little Rips raid over there, everybody. Drop a Rips raid in chat over the Top Step TV chat. But yeah, we had some good stuff. Good stuff today. Fun stream. I hope to see you all bright and early tomorrow. If you don't catch me on Top Step TV, I'll see you then. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day today.